Alright, budget magic time. Mardu threat. Oh man, Mardu all lands. I don't think we can keep that. I don't know if this is much better. Land on top? Black source? Maybe? At least our opponent. Yeah, there's a black source. And our opponent's mulliganing. Well, now things actually seem better. Opponent went to 5, we went to 6, but our hand is actually good now that we have a black source. Our entire hand's unlocked, and we can threaten our way through our opponent's creatures. Ooh, is this an Eldrazi deck of some kind? Alright, caves into Eiley. We don't really have a very good way of turning on the Vindicate aspect of Eiley. I guess Butcher of the Horde can do it, but mostly in the... Our opponent scoops it up. Well, that was easy. We don't really know what our opponent's playing, so I'm just going to run it back. I'm guessing it's some sort of Eldrazi deck, but I don't know if it's like a big Eldrazi Thought-Knot Seer type deck, or if it's a Eldrazi aggro kind of deck. Alright, I guess this is reasonable. Don't have any sack outlets. Oh. It's bug colored. Nomad Outpost, pass the turn. So if we draw an untap land, we should be able to get Eiley down, and that's a sack outlet. Battlefield Fjorge. Alright. Eiley. And that colorless mana means our Obligator is turned on when we get to it. Yeah, I'll just play another Nomad Outpost. Attack. Pass the turn. Opponent's up to 4 mana. No colorless mana, though. Catacomb Sifter. Oh, so maybe this is a rally? No, I don't see any white. I do not know. Husk. Yeah, let's just play a Husk. Smoldering Marsh, pass the turn. So next turn we can start using our Active Treasons as removal spells and free damage. So we'll see what our opponent plays, but if they don't do anything, we'll probably just try to steal the Catacomb Sifter and attack with everything. Yeah. Ooh, and a Murderous Cut. Alright, let's, Ooh, they might have Collected Company, though. I think that's fine. We can... Active Treason, Catacomb Sifter. If our opponent collected companies, we have up the ability to... Well, they didn't collected company yet. But we have the ability to sack the Catacomb Sifter to collateral damage to kill something. Opponent just blocks the Eiley. That's fine. And then we'll just... sack the Catacomb Sifter, gain a bit of life, play Smoldering Marsh, pass the turn. So they didn't even have Collected Company, they just have nothing. They might have a handful of colorless cards and no colorless mana, which is actually kind of paying off for them. They're better off not casting creatures at the moment, because if they cast a Thought-Knot Seer or something, we just wreck them. We get to steal it with an Obligator. Murderous Cut. Alright, let's sack the Husk. Up to 22 life, but down to just an Eiley. We do have a backup in our hand, though, if it gets killed. Opponent is going to not play anything again. Alright, Evolving Wilds, Eily. I really don't want to run this Obligator out there without getting value from it. They're going to play a creature eventually. They have to. So I think it's better to wait for them to play the creature, even if it's just a Fathom Feeder. And remember, Obligator is uncounterable. So even if they have a counter, we still get to steal the Fathom Feeder. Crack Evolving Wilds, get a Swamp, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Ooh, Turn Against is instant speed, too. That's a sweet one. Well, we're going to go with Obligator here. Black, red, red, Obligator. Steal Fathom Feeder. And even if they kill our Eily in response, we still have collateral damage to get rid of it. Alright, they're going to scatter the Obligator. Oh god, I didn't add colorless, did I? That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I meant to add colorless, so we could steal it, but instead I guess we'll Murderous Cut, so we can keep attacking. Yeah, still not 100% used to having to think about adding colorless mana. Usually colored mana works just as well. Another Catacomb Sifter. Which means we have an active treason target. Ooh, Firing Impulse too. Well, that's active treason, the Sifter. And then Fiery Impulse, the token. Attack with both. I mean, collateral damage down to 1. I don't think it's worth it. Let's just sack the Catacomb Sifter. Up to 26. We're almost to Vindicate mode with Eily, just by sacking our opponent's creatures. Pretty close. Do they play a big creature? Crux of Fate. Alright, gets rid of our Eily. Could have collateral damage, but I don't think it really matters here. Obligator. Actually, that wins us the game. We just get to Obligator, attack with Obligator, then collateral damage for the last points. Put our opponent to 1. And then collateral damage, sacking Obligator. And got there. Sweet! Threatening.